Somnambulist Special, a sleep purchase review. Folks, this is by far the largest packet I've gotten from a sleep purchase. Let's see what it is. I have no earthly idea what this could even be. My brain must have been on overdrive that night. Oh look, Izzy's back. She may become a regular on the show. Izzy seems eager to help me open this beast of a box. You guys know how much I love tearing the plastic off these things. It's just as satisfying as popping packing bubbles for me. And just like that, voila, we have eyes on the prize. Podcast equipment, legendary vocal, podcast equipment bundle. Sounds fancy. I wonder what this thing can do. Professional podcast equipment bundle. It's a complete podcast kit with a live sound card. Aside from the few minor damages to the box, I'm hoping everything inside is as awesome as the lid advertises. There's a page of instructions that start out with equipment connection instructions and precautions. That doesn't sound sus at all. Then there's a list of common functions like reverb, record, monitor, voice change, elimination, and voiceover. It sounds like this will be a pretty high-functioning system right off the bat. I'm super excited to get into all these moving parts. Each individual piece is wrapped in thick plastic that makes a lot of noise when you're unwrapping. It's almost too much noise. Can you say neuro-spicy? The first item looks like a screen that you put in front of the microphone for a more controlled sound output. The material is so thin, it will only take one time for Izzy's claw to touch this, and it will be instantly rendered useless. It's made of really cheap plastic and is very lightweight. I don't even know if I'd use this. This looks like your standard audio cable. Although I'm not sure how to hook this up, the instructions and precautions were kind of skimpy. Let's just hope everything is labeled correctly. I don't see any labels yet. At least the cable has some length to it and looks pretty sturdy. This is the contraption that will hold the microphone stand to whatever surface you attach it to. I've got a tiny desk in my living room I can hook it up to so we can test its sturdiness. Here's the microphone holder. Although it looks sturdy, it's made of plastic. This could easily break if you weren't careful with it. Plastic, it's inescapable. So much is made from it these days. Hell, most car bumpers look like plastic. We're doomed. Now we're talking. This mic stand is heavy metal. Really. It's sturdy, the arms move around and extend. This may be the game changer I was looking for to breathe some life into this find. We've got 4 cables. They all look different, and of course, they're not labeled. How frustrating. And another good sign. The microphone is heavy metal too. This is a solidly made device that looks like it could be used as a weapon when you're not using it to record. I'm surprised the company would use a plastic mic holder with such a heavy metal mic. I will have to make note of how long the holder lasts. I tried for what seemed like an eternity to get the cover on the mic. The sponge is so delicate and it's a tight fit over the mic, so I was afraid the material would rip as I tugged it on. Lastly, we finally get to the soundboard. My first impression was that it was much smaller than I anticipated based on the picture on the box. It has all the bells and whistles I imagine you'd need to host a party or do a live DJ feed on YouTube or TikTok. The box itself is metal, although not as thick and sturdy as the other items in the box. The buttons and knobs are straight up cheap plastic. The buttons kind of wobble in their spaces. They would pop right out of there with ease. I wouldn't trust that I wouldn't drop it and then lose all the buttons. So here's what I did. I hooked this sucker up to my iPad. It was listed as a device I could use. But nothing happened. So I read the directions again and decided to plug in the charger when I realized no charger. How can I charge it without a charger? I tried again, hoping I'd missed something. I hooked everything up at my little Mac Mini and still no charger to be seen. Although I don't remember purchasing it, the idea of a podcast kit is cool as hell. But the problem is that this kit just didn't cut it. Some materials were really solid, but it's the cheaply made materials that make me wonder if this product is all that. This is an epic fail. But for $24, what can I expect, right? If you've enjoyed this Somnambulist special, please like and subscribe. It helps feed my 3 a.m. brain so we can delve into more strange products I buy in my sleep.